after having a million well. Feels like good, just pretty fun stuff on Halloween. What do you guys do for Halloween? I'm doing a live stream to send this chat. You know, I went to a party in a graveyard. Yeah, an actual graveyard.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Get it done? Hello?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Okay. So, phase 3? Whoa, I hear stuff. Cell phone. I heard it back that, but I'm gonna keep going forward. I think I can't go that way. So apparently there's an event that happened in Market.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
So...
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
See, then I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
I think I just went back in time to see an event. So basically the guy warned them about if the power comes off, those gates are gonna close and then there'll be no way out. But I think I backwards time to open the gate. Dude, I have superpowers. Pretty cool. Look, there's another little orb. Jeremy. Nice wonder.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
But it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Huh. So, it's quarantine. Markers, quarantine. Could it be an outbreak? I don't know. I'm still thinking about what it is. I'm sorry, guys. Kind of random. Let's see the telly's going off.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike.
Hey, dude,
I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you?
Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone!
It's in the phone.
What's in the phones? Well, that just happened. Okay. So, basically what I'm trying to discover is that either A... Can I open this? Can I drive? No. So it's either that it's A, a fallout. It can't be a fallout, because if it was a fallout, the trees would be gone. Either it's an outbreak or an infection.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Oh, come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See then. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Whoever's watching our live stream, can you send a message real quick saying if you can hear the music? Or you can hear them talking, because I have all the music and stuff like that going through my headphones, so if you can't hear that, just put a random number or letter in there and tell me if you can hear it. Notice. Close the construction notice. We got 2 weeks. Reach charges 7. We'll be back in the basement for 3 minutes up and out. Doors and current globe. So it is an upgrade. Quarantine. Do not attempt to leave. You will be detained. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Keep your radio on at all times for further information. Yeah, you're a ball, right? I'll have you there in a second. This is something new. But yeah, I guess it's quarantine like the whole area.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
The voice of the stars. So it was Kate and her boyfriend? I don't know. That may not be true. But, you know, Kate and Steven, they found something. And whatever it is getting stronger by electromagnetic waves. Because he said it's inside a telephone. Telephones use electricity and or radio waves. I'm just exploring, seeing what I can find. Just don't worry. We'll move through the game. I've heard from a friend of mine it's a really good game. I've also heard that this is a horror game. I'm the biggest chicken in the world. Hello? I'm not breaking and entering. The door is unlocked. Where is it? So the music changed. It's one of those little follow me pictures. There's benches. What? So where are all the bodies? But this is a flu, and it's a flu pandemic. But what I'm thinking is, where Probably missing something huge, but my controller isn't helping me. It's not showing me anything.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off.
No, Sam, stop it. You weedy little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it.
Don't you grow up!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Wow, so basically he dropped the can and it made this. I guess he was painting that and covering the window. But what is it? What is it manifesting? They say it's manifesting itself, but into what? Now I'm making more questions on top of that. Game is getting weird. Nice. No, it's not. I wanted me to go down that way, but I see the orb of light over there. I'm actually going to go down this way because that may be the way to progress. So many questions. So little time. Look, there's not even any fish. Whoa. KS Crash 1558. That's a missile. But if it did not go off or what? Because, well, it's pretty deadly. So many questions. Can I kick the ball? Oh, that's crap. It's like everybody dropped their stuff and vanished. Everybody's stuff is here, everything is here, so if they're talking about the flu, like people catching colds and getting sick, then where are all the bodies? See, there's quarantines, like they quarantined something. Oh. I don't get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it. But I'll keep pressing forward. What is that?
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
So there's an electromagnetic disturbance which is causing phones to act up. But if that's true, how did I answer that call? The one that I just got and they're talking about it's in the wire. Before, it cut off. That's easy, So they just explain. Look, there's a figure 8 or something like that. Are those claw marks? I guess that's more of Steven's handiwork. Like he was marking on that thing before he dropped the paint can, and whatever it is manifested itself.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert. But I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
So, Stephen and Kate are married, as I passed on. And that chick's talking about having an affair with Stephen. They were building something. Look, there's no wildlife. There are no bees over here. Usually, by beehives you see bees. Not a single bee. No fish. No people. Like, all life is gone. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. My fan was on oscillate, and I was getting really hot, so I was like, I'm dealing with this. So there's an electromagnetic disturbance, more Steve's handiwork. So apparently him and Kate are married, but he's never around because he goes in the observatory working. And Steven is like a prodigy. He's like some great guy's son or something like that, if I understand that part correct. I could be blowing smoke, but I think I'm correct, you know? Look, what is this? Space map.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light.
says that it causes blood clots. And
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
So I guess whenever you die by this, you vanish? So you get a tumor, it rapidly expands, you get a nosebleed, and you start bleeding out of your ears and nose. And then you just vanish, but the blood clots are caused by liquid light. And the mystery thickens. Hold on, just give me a second. I just got a text message. Who could it be? Yada yada yada. I picked it up. Okay. Okay, that's good. I just kind of skimmed it, but it seems Sarah picked up what I asked her to. This is very nice of her. Thank you. More Stephen's handiwork. Like this? Okay, so it's locked. Can I lift this? No. If it causes all these symptoms and it's rapidly progressing, I guess the fatality rate is 100%. Well, that's insane. But the contagion rate has to be catastrophic. It has to be worse than freaking the common cold. But it, whoa, what was that? I barely blinked at something. So, people who get sick, get tumor, get a nosebleed, and just poof. Could it be that your body gets so hot that you instantaneously burst? Could it be that easy? Oh, it couldn't be that easy. Because if you would burst, there would be ashes. But no ashes. So you, what is
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
So basically just went down between Stephen and Kate. She's blaming Kate. He has a mark on his face. Could it be a punch? Did he get socked? Well, there's more to go up this way, so let's do it. I'm gonna try to discover everyday's secret. I may miss some. Please tell me if I miss some, you know? Make me feel like an idiot if you know there's like one that I missed that's out in the open, you know? Make me feel like an idiot. already been over there. I've already looked at that stuff. If you guys weren't here for what happened over there, apparently this guy, Steven, one of the main characters, is having a little stuff with the wall. So I think he says that the thing is I don't know why, but I do not trust that orb of light. But I shall follow it because it's allowing me to see into the past events of what's happened.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place. There's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man. Hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
So, basically something just happened. Basically, these guys know that it's not a flu. Emergency. Everyone is welcome. The village hall tomorrow night at 7 p.m. The flu quarantine is what they are not telling us. Call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Okay, so they know it's not a flu. And they're trying to get everybody in the area. Apparently, this guy's house is Frank. It's not his name. I'm saying it wrong. I know it's not Frank. But I'm gonna say Frank. Frank's house died in the night. All of them dropped dead. Little house that they left behind. He just whispered something to me. I have no idea what he just whispered, but he just whispered something to me. It was quick and fast, and I heard it in my left headphone.
Meg? Meg, are you here?
Here. I'm in the lounge.
There are too many empty houses tonight. Most of the village is gone now.
My head's killing me. Have you listened to the phones?
No, I thought we were all dead.
There's a strange kind of static now. I think I heard numbers in it. It sounded like the American woman.
Kate? She's still alive. No one's seen her.
Is Charlie back?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Father. Listen, you go on ahead. I'll just rest here a little longer.
Sleep well.
So Jimmy is a priest, and Meg was here because she has a splitting headache and the bloody tissues, and a blood clot in the nose.
3, 1, 7, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 3.
Be a combination.
0, 0, 1, 1, 1.
This gives you the feeling of, not paranoia, what is it? The feeling of, isolation. It's the number, it's 11073, no, not 301. So could it be a combination? Possibilities are endless. So Meg was one of the people who was situating the whole get-together, trying to help people getting sick. My controller was just shaking. Like, I mean, pretty bad, like, rapidly. So it was nothing. So there's a combination, or coordinates. It's the American lady, which is Kate. Steven is nowhere to be found. Meg is sick. So she's about to disappear.
6, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0.
I've been recording the pattern for 3 hours, and so far have accumulated over 3 megabytes of binary data. The pattern does not, at this point, seem to be part of any recognizably closed loop, but there remains symmetry, despite the conflicts.
So basically there's 3 patterns that have been going through the phone, and she's found 3 of them. Could that, what she put on TV, the 170017, could that be one of the patterns? Sorry guys, I got the hiccups. Could that be one of the patterns? Possibilities are endless. So Jimmy was just over there, and what she said, Jimmy's father, so he's obviously a priest. Well, we were already in here, and through this building up here, we heard them talking about the get-together, helping the hungry, people who are sick, stuff like that, during this quarantine, which doesn't really sound like a good idea to me. I know that sounds kind of jerky and stuff like that, but guys, if what they thought was a flu, and if it is contagious, you could get sick, and then you could get other people sick, which is making the quarantine even worse. Like, isn't a quarantine you're supposed to be under martial law, like you're not supposed to leave your house?
It doesn't even reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage, but
Father
garden
Jeremy,
design's a little beyond.
might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy. Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just break and overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
If you have an issue with-
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
So something just happened. about something irregular within this girl's morphine. I guess she got a splitting headache and she vanished as well. Look at this. It's like this guy disappeared doing work. There's a girl on the floor. So, I guess she's blaming the father for the death of Frank's wife. Sweet, I'm gonna come in. Whoa, something stopped me. Oh, table here. Can't move it. More Bibles. Whoa, look at the flame. I guess whatever it is, it's manifesting itself in everything, because look at the flame. How irregular. Could it be like a sentinel being or something? I don't know. I think I'm going off on the wrong track. What was that? Something just whished behind me. I heard it go from one ear to the other. It just, something was moving fast. I don't even play with that. Dude, you're right, dude. This game's spooky. It gives you that feeling of, loneliness. I forgot the word for it. It's like, the fear of, like, whenever you're alone, like, not insomnia. It's something else. Wait, actually, I think it might be insomnia. Yeah. Yeah, all of that. I'm telling you, this thing is gonna kill me in the future. I can just see it now. Because remember what the doctor said, the clots are caused by orbit light. Hold on, I just got a message. This thing is gonna kill me. I'm going to die. I'll continue in 1 second, guys. Hold on. Got another message from the missus. I'm just saying nothing that's on for me. Yeah, that's what I said. I said sentient being. I have the thing pulled up now, and I'm liking it a lot, actually. I really am. Thank you for asking. What's his name? I can't even see it. Zaran Raxaturus or something like that. I think I'm butchering your name. If I'm butchering your name, please tell me. I'm kind of bad with words. English.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1.
Okay, Zan.
It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father.
Wow. Pretty.
But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
So basically, everybody looks up to Wendy. And with this whole pandemic, I guess people are running around with chickens without heads. And he's asking her for to help, I guess. Like, he needs someone to help. I guess, not keep people in line. Like, help them, you know, like, this is what's going to go down. And apparently, it's his fault that somebody's dead. Or that's how I'm seeing it so far. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. But that's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, he killed somebody's, Frank's wife, because there was irregularities within her orphan. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is half off, you know, not even thinking. I'm playing and talking at the same time, but I want to focus on every little thing. Hold on, guys. I think I hear a phone. It's faint. From what I can tell, phones and radios give you hints of what's going on. Like with the phone that we found of... There it is again, the radio chatting.
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
So something is trying to communicate with us. More of that radio chatter. If y'all are wondering how I'm hearing the radio chatter, is that I have my headphones in. People don't stream and don't realize how difficult talking is. Yes, that's true. Talking and streaming and playing a new game, it's just, you know, your brain is so focused on what's going on that, you know, your brain's right away. Can't do two things at once. I'm walking slower. What the hell is that? Something keeps pushing. Yeah, see? He gets it. He gets it. Design gets it. You know, it's about playing games. Possibly malfunction.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
So apparently someone just raided this place and stole supplies. That Charles guy is playing Steven, one of the main characters. That's all I'm saying, because they've only talked about Steven and Kate. No phone.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
He's looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
That guy talked about something about the military dropping bombs on us? Are these guys? guess this is where Frank is, or was, his dad. Stephen's dad. So I guess it's where he vanished. He got blood clots in his nose and he was in the bathtub. So orbs of light are in the bloodstream, which are causing nosebleeds, clotting, which can probably lead to seizures, maybe even heart attacks. So whatever this tumor thing is, it's fatal. Very fatal. Somebody's fainted. Not a bad job, you know, it looks just like it. Hey, Fly was ever sitting there. Okay, see you then. You can just finish the stream later. It'll be on my channel and watch it whenever. Yeah. More of these boxes of food. I guess more raiders. I don't understand that as a concept of humans. There is a pandemic going on. Why would you steal from another, killing them basically? I've already been down at this. I'm gonna help this one. It's just something that amazes me. Drive slowly, do it. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that anymore, because you don't hear any animals. You do hear birds chirping, but you see no birds. What are you gonna do? Random stuff, man. Happy. Oh, hey, all the light. Windy. What about windy? Last one who showed up was Jeremy, and we followed the father as he, walked through. So this is probably all about Wendy, this vision. Well, I guess I have visions, or, visions of the past.
Going away, Amanda?
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yops running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
So this Wendy is stirring up crap.
03088.
computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Wasn't June wasn't that around the time with 1984? When was that? What time period was that? I think it wasn't after World War. I can't remember what time that period that was. It was something important. I can remember that. Man, I'm being nothing for young. Okay. Can't remember what that time period is. I have to get back to it. So apparently, Vandal, quotation marks around Vandal, is Stephen making all the markings because he blames himself for what happened. And I guess this Amanda is leaving early in the morning because she's worried about the kids getting sick. I'm pretty sure the roadblocks are going to stop her, like getting her cracks. Yeah, it makes sense because her car's sick. So all the clocks stop at this time. So what's the significance of the clock stopping? Let's just say you are here. Okay, we started over here at the observatory at the very bottom. You see the value of the Virus Observatory? We've been up and we've been through all this area. Like, I combed out all this area. And now we're right here in this middle spot. So I'm about to head down that way. You can see the other light dancing. And then I'm going to head back and go up to continue. So, we're not Steven, and we're not Kate. Who knows? Well, maybe we are Kate, since we were in the observatory. Or we could be Steven, now we found out that we're him. So this Wendy character, this woman, seems like an old broad to me. I'm not being mean or anything like that. She sounds like she's an old broad, like one of those really mean looking. Not like a really cool old lady, but really mean. Oh Lord.
You do look ever so drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
Why, Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Boughton has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues?
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
So Frank and Wendy don't live in the same room, in the same house. Wendy is the mother of Frank. Well, say no to veils, excursions, necessary compounds, constant bottle. So this is Barbara, like the head surgeon. And so the first person to disappear, or so I think, is this old lady. Already they said her name, I've already forgotten. But apparently this old lady just vanished, and the doctor and head of surgery check on me. So basically, I keep saying basically, like, you know, rambling on, I'm sorry guys. So they're went to go check on her because, you know, they wanted to make sure that she wasn't getting any headaches and tumors. Very good fan of So Wendy's fine. Was fine. Where is she now? I guess as we dive deeper into the past, we'll discover what happened to Stephen's mom, Wendy. Frank, Stephen's dad, decided, you know, your boy, you know, they're talking about Stephen, so I guess Frank's gone. You saw the bloody tissues, he disappeared, he's gone. I'm telling you, this world of light is going to be the death. I know I've already said this, but yeah.
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
Not contained, so this is right here. So, he has an order, this Clave has an order to strike, like an air strike, trying to kill whatever that orb was. And people are getting hemorrhages, tumors, blood clots, nosebleeds, and then light, from what they said, they're just poofy. So, that orb of light is a person. Who is it? Stephen or Kate? And who am I? And what is that? That was a terrible joke. God, I'm awful. Oh, complete garbage. I'm sorry, guys. I hear no phone.
Hello, Frank Appleton.
Breaker lost cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy, over.
You dab bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone.
You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
It is serious. It's not larking about.
You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint.
I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think.
I'll not argue with that.
Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
So Charlie has a nosebleed as well. So he's gone. Charlie vanished. And he's talking about the sky, but the sky looks normal to me. So I suggest whenever you're infected, the sky looks different. And I'm stepping on Blue Bonnet. I'm going to prison. Because, you know, they're illegal. They're like Mexico, wherever I live, I'm not going to say. You know what? Screw it, I'll tell you. Okay. It's illegal stuff and stuff like that. Oh, he's really.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
So, more animals are dropping dead. There's some... Okay. The first sign of life, right? We have actual dead birds. We got the first sign of life, actual animals. So, animals are dropping dead. Birds, cows, dogs. Poor dogs. I'm pretty sure you're a beautiful, great thing. Did y'all do that? I think that thing said help me. It keeps talking to me.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on,
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Harvey.
Harvey!
So, these two people were looking for their dog, who they think has rabies.
Push it. Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads. You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
So, they got something stuck as they were looking for their dog. Harvey is the dog's name. Wow, I just yawned. That is very unprofessional. I think in about, 5 minutes or so, I'll end this right here. More missing stuff. More kids playing, disappearing. Oh, Jesus. Right off your bat.
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this. He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
That fucking sick. I am so sorry about my language. But Wendy, Stephen's mother, is trying to get him to cheat on Kate. What? That SOB. Oh my god. I hate this woman now. I'm glad she's dead. How dare she mess with our relationship? That SOB. She has no right messing with us. Messing with our relationship. So I guess this is a romantic horror.
I can't see him. Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We've got to get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
Here we are. He's fine now. Come on, love. Come on. Go on.
So I guess it was an accident. And if y'all could hear it, but I don't think you could because, it's kind of low. But there was a baby crying, and there was an accident. And this guy, how is he alive? The branch going through the window. The dude would have been impaled. And I think I am stuck. Oh, yeah, I can walk on the window. Okay. Well, I thought I was stuck. I was about to cry for a second there. So apparently this guy got into an accident. What was like keeps hissing at me. I'm scared.
Grief, Wendy, you'll catch your death.
They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman.
You
But
just
I've been
condoned
proud.
adultery.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stephen's now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father. She loved you, you know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
It doesn't matter, Matt. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
I'm glad this woman is dead. I'm sorry, guys. But she just basically said, hey, you can go and cheat on my son with, so I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad birds are dead. I'm glad wolves are dead. I don't care what that is. got a tumor growing in my head, so I'm pretty sure this was great. I'm pretty sure my guys will check if you guys have to see what it looks like. That or he's been affected by sucking him like he's a cure. Or he is the sentient being. Ooh, train crash. Derailment.
What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here! Oh, Christ. Is that... Bloody idiot!
Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
So basically this guy was walking on the train and he got hit or something like that and he caused a train derailment. There's a shoe, a couple of flowers, more bloody tissues. That guy threw up multiple bodies. Just no body. Christ, I'm getting frightened. So we're heading to the junction box. The junction box is where I guess all the trains are connected. More than cells, but no explosion. This thing is getting stronger and stronger. It's either that they exploded and the world place is destroyed, or my bad, I'll re-say that. The place was destroyed by the bombs and we're trapped in the past, or the sentient being, or whatever this thing is, stopped the bombs from exploding. I really hope it's the first one, because I don't want to deal with a super monster.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Latham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen. He told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Latham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find my son. Then I'm going to ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
So, Stephen told him to stay in the junction box because he wanted to wait for someone to call. And Stephen stole his shoes to ensure that he would stay. Hello, everybody. I'm going that way, but I want to check right here. Caution. Something. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. I checked the Tip North Forest. I've checked the two places up at the bottom. I checked the junction box. right now I'm up to date with finding everything except the marker right here. I haven't found the marker. Look at that, a single fish. No floating fish. They're all dead and what the fuck? I wonder how long we've been streaming. I have no idea how long we've been streaming. But I guess as soon as I get on this other side and if I find another vision of the past, I'll stop. That car over there's gonna be no marker of where I am.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh. Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. It's just... Robert.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh.
Well, I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her, and I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Okay, so we just got some... Kate. Apparently she is, in an essence color. So either Mexican, African American, or any of those. She's not saying the color. Oh god. Alright, well, I think this is as good a place as any to end the stream. Is there any way I can go? Okay. I think this is as good a place as any to end the stream in this beautiful, beautiful park. I mean, with no people running around, it's just scenery. Hope you enjoyed the video. Say goodbye to the little orb of light. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will stream more tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. I guess today, if I have time, I'll stream more today. Talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day, and goodbye.